live chat. Yep. Okay. Right. Saturday night again. Let's see if they come on. Let's see if this is coming up. Let's just go to the channel. Oh, hello, someone's here. Say hello. Say who you are if you want in the live chat, so that I can know who you are. I hope you're. Yeah. Oh, someone's on. You say who you are in the comment section, and thank you for coming on. Hey Matt, thanks for coming on. It's a bit of a daunting experience when you start doing a live and no one comes on for the first 3 minutes. And you're thinking, oh great. I've got my trusty beer again. No worries. Got my trusty beer again. Actually, did you notice? It's got the Star Wars Stormtroopers. I've messaged a few people to see if they want to come on. I'm sure a few other people will come on. I mean, to be honest, this is a lesson for me to be patient, to let people come on, you know, because my mind is programmed to, I want it now. Let's go now. Let's, you know, and this whole lockdown at the moment where I am, it's kind of like, it's patience. And I'm learning to have patience with everything, if that makes sense. Also, you'll be happy to know this came. But yeah, thank you so much for sending the yes. Mostly about 5 minutes, then we'll get on. Yes, I do. Thanks. Sorry, I'm reading out. The reason why I come up, I'll probably say this before in every chat. The reason why I come up close to the camera is because my eyesight is not the best eyesight. I'm really short-sighted, so that's why I come up close just to read the comments. Unfortunately, I've been told by the doctors I can't drive, so I'm all. I think there is a delay from when you start to when we get notification. Just got notification, but you had already been on it. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, maybe that's YouTube's issue, not mine then. So yeah, because I came on like, well, it says 6 minutes ago for the live. You got laser. Yeah, I think I might get laser sometime. I'm just obviously at the moment I don't want to go to a hospital. But yeah, it's been a trying couple of days, to be honest, with editing. You know, when you kind of get yourself into a rhythm and you're perfectly happy with the rhythm that you've got into with editing, you're perfectly happy with what you've been. Yeah, yeah, you're perfectly happy with what you get. You know, the edit. You know, the rhythm you're getting. In any case, then something happens and suddenly you have a day where it's like everything which is going wrong could go wrong, and that's what I had with like editing. I was like, I had basically the Weezer videos I've released, I had to edit those 4 times. You know, 4 times. It was a pain, but I finally got it out. I finally got it out there. Persevered. Hey, Anil. But yeah, I persevered through the stress of I'm gonna smash my iPad up in a minute. But yeah, thanks for coming on, Neil. By the way, I hope you're okay. Oh, it is a pain in the ass because once you get into that rhythm and you're perfectly happy with it, for something to come and trip you over, it's like oh, that's yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, you know, when something like that comes along with issues, it's as if you like, it's like you trip over a shoelace from a normal walk. But yeah, Neil, I got it, and I'm extremely. I've reacted to the full album, and I'm extremely in love with this album. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful album. I've actually filmed an unpackaging of me getting this from the post and unpackaging and stuff like that. So yeah, it is very good. It's actually got like it's got like a 70s vibe. I heard a lot of elements of Fleetwood Mac, David Bowie, a bit of soul in there as well, and also a bit of the Foo Fighters rock in the album. Oh, someone else has come on. Can you say who you are in the comment section if you want to join in with the conversation? What did you think of it, Neil? What did you take from the album? Did you kind of hear the same thing as me? And for someone who's just come on, I'm just saying that I got this in the post today. Well, yesterday actually, and I've unpackaged it, and I'm doing. Oh, thank you so much for the $10. Who did that? Why am I getting? Oh, Matt, thank you so much. Sorry, I'm getting a delay on my side. I don't know why. But thank you so much for that, Matt. Wow. but yeah, basically, I got definitely from this album Fleetwood Mac, Queen, David Bowie vibes to, and it, in my opinion, it's welcome. It's really welcome. What? Let me know what you thought of it. I haven't checked the credits, but I think his daughter's maybe during the some of the backing singing. You know what? You know what I could do? I could check now for you. Right. Oh, someone else, come on. Let me know who you are. Who's just come on and say hello in the comments. I'm just checking because I got this today. Oh, well, yesterday, sorry, and I unpackaged it today. I got the new Foo Fighters album. Neil's just mentioned that Dave Grohl's daughter might have been one of the backing singers. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for coming on. You're most welcome to come on the channel. It's I'm gonna be humble here. Oh, she is. Hello, Redders. So Dave Grohl's daughter is on the album. Great. I'll turn my torch off yet because I couldn't read. Ah, you're all coming on. This is great. Thank you for just finding my channel, JH. Sorry, I can't read because my eyesight. Bosom, have I said it right? You're more than welcome onto this channel. Thank you for coming on. But yeah, Redders Jr., what did you think of the album? I've actually reacted to all of the Foo Fighters album now. Really, really, really loved it. I've said this in the actual reaction. I heard a lot of Fleetwood Mac. I heard Fleetwood Mac, Bowie, Queen, a bit of soul to it, but it also had the Foo Fighters sound. What? So was it? So Neil, was your car just going like brake, go, brake, go, brake? Yeah, it is good, different. I think you know what, my little brother. I got my little brother into Foo Fighters, which I'm very proud of, and he came up to me. He says, "You know what? Of all this year of waiting for this album, it feels like a bit of redemption." I love it, Matt. Love it, Neil. Sorry. But yeah, my little brother said, like, you know, it's kind of redemption when you listen to the album and it's actually very good. So yeah, and I've heard that they filmed the album, recorded the album in a haunted house in America, and apparently they came in from from going home. They came in and they had like really strange recordings. Yes, yes, I agree. The new album, 9 songs on an album is not enough. I'm gonna be honest. 9 songs is not enough. Like, especially when they had made it in I think they'd made it in February. They'd got it all complete in February, and then they shelved it for a whole year. Surely they could have had extra songs to add onto the album, because nine 9 songs is not enough. It's like an EP. I should really be grateful that I've got new Foo Fighters music, but I'm greedy. I want more. Matt, you should definitely, yeah, I do agree. Matt, you should definitely check out the album. Seriously, I think you'd really like it. It's very old school. It's very different. Also, you'll see in my reaction tomorrow, because I'm gonna do a reaction for it. I've done the reaction. I'm editing it tomorrow. I'm gonna release it. I felt the sound was very clear. It was like the sound was, go for it, Matt. the sound was very clear. Like you could hear the drumming clearly, you could hear all the instruments clearly. I felt it was a very polished album. I must admit, the first song, which is "Making a Fire," is my favourite so far. Yeah, definitely. I can hear the bass clearly as well. Did anyone also listen to the new Weezer album? That is an album you should check out. It's amazing. Other than singles, Cloud Spotter was my standout. Yours is Cloud Spotter. Yeah, Cloud Spotter is very good. I think I need to have a couple more listens to the album. Not that, obviously I loved it, but I need to have a couple more listens to the Foo Fighters album. But for me, straight away, Making a Fire, I was like, oh yeah. Like, from that one song, I was sold. I even watched, there's a show in the UK called The Graham Norton Show, if anyone in America's heard of it. Dave Grohl was on that show last night via Zoom, and there's an actor from the show on Netflix called Bridgerton, I think it's called, and he literally did what I would have done. He geeked out. Oh, you're lucky now. I'm gonna listen to it when I go to bed, because I usually listen to music. Yeah, the opening of the album did show it was going to be different, which is very good. This is for you Outer Bridge fans. I listened to Outer Bridge today while I was tidying up my bedroom, and every time I listen to Outer Bridge after a little break, it's like the Foo Fighters. After a little break, I fall more in love with the band. Does anyone else get that when you just fall more in love with the band after a little break? Cheers. Also, I want to say a huge shout out to Matthew, for Matt's been extremely. Oh, it was a mixture, Neil. Sorry, Matt's been extremely kind and honestly really kind. And I hope you don't mind me saying this, Matt, but he's going to be sending me some snacks from America so I can try it on live stream. I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that, trying American snacks. So, thank you for the sticker and also the snacks, Matt. Neil, it was a mixture. It started off with writing on the wall. Oh, sorry, wasn't I meant to say that, Matt? I do love the song "Writing on the Wall" by Oh, that's good. Sorry, Matt. That's good. I do love the song "Writing on the Wall" by Outer Bridge. It's great. Actually, if anyone's cheers, if anyone's interested to see what the in, has anyone bought this album in hard copy? Because I'm loving the inside of it. It's very psychedelic. It's very yeah, it's very psychedelic. It kind of reminds me a bit of the orange vinyl. Ah, I wish I had a vinyl player. That's one of my goals in life, to have a vinyl player, and it's easily achievable. Looks yes, it looks Beatles like, but it also reminded me because the front cover, I'm seeing the Rolling Stones, with like the lip that they have. There was a band back in the 90s called Head Swim. They had one song on the radio called Tourniquet, which I liked, so I bought the album and really didn't enjoy it. Listened to it again after about 10 years and fell in love with it. I don't have a vinyl player. I just collect it. I'm glad you see it as well, Matt. Wow. Well, to be honest, I'm the same as you, Neil. There's a song, when an artist releases a song, you're like, oh, I really like that, so I'll buy the album. I did this back in the past. I bought an album. I can't remember the artist. It was a long time ago. But the only song I liked was the song which was on the radio. And then I went back to listen to the album I had. I really can't remember what it is called. And I really re-listened to it. And it's like suddenly, I think as you grow, you appreciate the music more. Yes, Medicine at Midnight, the track is definitely Rolling Stones. I heard a lot of Beatles in um in this album as well. I heard like essence of the Beatles. But yeah, as I was saying, like when you go back to albums which you haven't ever been keen on, and then suddenly you've grown up a bit and you listen to it again and you kind of go, oh, I appreciate this much more now. Yes, yeah, I agree. Oh, someone's come on. Say hello. Oh, and someone's gone again. Wow, this is another thing which I've noticed about live stream. Someone dips on, bees nosy, and then disappears. But yeah, I there was a lot of elements to it. I think as I keep listening to it, I'll fall more and more in love with the album. But it was very feel good. The Foo Fighters album was. It was a very feel good album. Um, I'm a huge vinyl fan. You can get a good €100. I think it also sounds better vinyl, but that is debatable. Good. I'm trying to think of an album that I didn't like, then I did. Yeah. I'll have to check. Well, obviously I'm in the UK now. It's awkward, and I didn't choose to leave the EU. By the way, it wasn't my choice. Um, so I'll have to have a look. I think vinyls in the UK they're about 50 quid. Vinyl players. Um, yeah, I've always had my eye on a vinyl player, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wait until I've um, moved out and I've got my own place, and then I can have a vinyl player. And it'd be quite interesting actually to do a YouTube episode of me listening to a vinyl, like listening to music on a vinyl player. That'd be quite interesting. What would you say? Anyone who has a vinyl, or if you haven't got a vinyl, what would you say is the best album or song to have on a vinyl player? I'd say probably I'd love to have Bohemian Rhapsody on a vinyl, like the song, just to hear it in that form, other than CD or you know on a streaming music platform. I bought my dad's portable record player a couple of years back, and I listened to most of my music in my car, so no point in me buying a vinyl. Yeah, well, I used to think that, but I think as I grow older, my little brother's got a vinyl player, and there is a distinct sound to a vinyl player. Like the quality is, I don't know, I can't explain it, but I like it a lot. But it's one of those things where when you want to treat yourself, go and buy it. But when I come out of lockdown, I'm definitely gonna treat myself because I'm gonna be going up to Scotland, and I'm gonna get the Caledonian Sleeper, which is an overnight train where they give you really nice rooms on this train. They give you really nice food and dinner, and it only costs like 100 or something to get up to Scotland. So I'm like, that's an experience I need to do after lockdown, and however long that's going to be. So I'm looking forward to that, and I will be filming a vlog of that. of my journey up there around Scotland when I interview the artists in Scotland, because yeah, I've got it all planned. It's all planned out in there. So how's everyone's weeks been? How's everyone's weekends been? And what's been the highlight? Let me know. 25 to 30. Oh wow. That's a lot, but it depends what album you get. I for one, I'd probably get all the Foos albums. I'm not gonna lie. I'd also probably get Fleetwood Mac. I've become a huge fan of Fleetwood Mac. I'm probably never ever going to see them live, but their music is amazing. Oh, yeah, the Foos albums in vinyl can be pricey. How much would you say? The chart album's probably a bit cheaper. I'm going to be honest. I've looked at the charts these days, and it's a load of crap. Like, there's not that, in my opinion, not that much good music out in the main charts. So I don't think I'll be investing that much in that. But that's my opinion anyway. Can't really explain it either, but somehow listening to songs on vinyl seems different from the streaming. Yeah, is it? Do you think? Sorry, JH Baysoon. I hope I've got your name right. Do you think it's? Oh, I've stopped looking at the charts. Never heard of any of them. Yeah, I wouldn't even bother looking. Do you think the reason why it's different is because it's kind of traditional? Like it's how it used to be in the old days. Um, and also it's like a kind of a scratchy element to it as well, if that makes sense. Like you can hear the proper recording. Hard to say. Yeah, it is hard to say. um I for one, like, just looked on Amazon for Foos. They're discounted, but an original price, uh, excuse me, original prices are 30 quid. Wow, that is a lot. I wouldn't. I'm really sorry, but CDs. This was £9. Not £9. It was £10. This was 9.99. 30 quid for a vinyl. Wow. I mean, yet again, there is an argument for that. That's around 300 for the whole collection. Wow, that would be the dream. But there is an argument as hang on. Yeah, there is an argument for my thinking though, because of the state that the music industry is in. I think CDs are made up of pits and lands, so 1 and 0, where the storage of the music on vinyl is different. Yeah, yeah, I agree, but I think the way the music industry is at the moment, with live shows not going on, or and obviously and a lot of other elements, I think it's kind of justifiable to say, yeah, I'd buy a 30 quid vinyl just to help the music industry keep going. Because I mean, in the UK, our music industry has been absolutely smacked, really smacked low and hard. um but in, you know, before COVID, I wouldn't have even thought to buy a vinyl. Whenever I saw the prices, I was like, that's expensive. But now, because obviously everything's different, yeah. Well, actually, I saw something. Actually, there's a guy. Has anyone heard of Sam Fender? He was actually saying, "Do you stream music? I don't use any streaming service or digital for CD, so that I feel I actually own something." I do stream music. I've got. I still buy Concrete Blonde, Gary Moore, Meat Puppets, Pet Shop Boys, and even Big County. I need to check out, apart from Pet Shop Boys, who I know, I need to check out all those, and Gary Moore. One of my guilty secrets is Genesis. I have a lot of bootleg vinyl of theirs that I got a record from at record fairs back in the day. Record and CD fairs are great places to get. Yeah, they are. Also depending, try eBay as well. You'll probably find some cheap deals on there. But what was I saying? I really can't remember. You guys keep the conversation going. My mind goes after I've drunk a beer. Yes, Sam Fender. He was actually saying, I believe it was him. He was actually saying it's really hard for new artists to start a career and be successful when in the charts there's Queen popping up. Yeah, thank you. When there's Queen popping up, there's also Fleetwood Mac still in the charts. U2 are still pretty big. All these main huge bands from the past, like the Beatles as well. He said it's really hard to get out of their shadow because they've cemented themselves in the music industry, in the music charts. And, you know, apparently it's really hard to make a name for yourself. What do you guys think of that? I found that quite interesting to hear someone say that. I mean, also, Oasis is now still cemented in the charts. Let me know what you think, guys, because I find that interesting. Because obviously, Queen is a juggernaut. You can't get that out from any of the charts. Most of those albums in the charts are like the greatest hit. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But they still do pretty well. Yeah. I actually totally agree. That is probably really annoying. I mean, I'm surprised when people say, "Oh, there's not music out there anymore." You know, like good music, like rock music. Well, I've been doing this YouTube channel, and I've been discovering so many bands which I'd never even heard of, and I think it's probably because one, you guys have recommended it to me, but also you gotta look. If your music is good enough, it shouldn't matter about the classic bands still having albums in the charts. That is true as well. That is very true. If you believe your music's good enough and it's got a following, then it will build momentum. And this is a guy who's not even a musician. This is just my opinion. I mean, that is very true. I mean, for goodness sake, and don't judge me for this, I really liked Ed Sheeran. I went to see him live. He was amazing on his own. I liked Ed Sheeran's music, and I thought, how is he gonna impress me? So I went with a friend to see Ed Sheeran live, and he came on. I'm like, he's on his own. He's got a guitar and a pedal. How is this gonna work? And he had the crowd in the palm of his hands. It was like it was quite magical. I was like, this guy is amazing. But then again, when he did headline Glastonbury after the Foos, I was like, it's a bit of an anticlimax. Someone's just come on. Please let me know who you are in the comment section down below. We'd love to hear from you. And thank you for coming onto the live stream. But yeah, you're right, Neil. If your music is good enough, it shouldn't matter about the classic bands still having albums in the charts. That is very true. The bands need a certain recognition to be played on radio and how gain that recognition. Very true. I respect Ed Sheeran, but I've kind of lost interest in him, to be honest with you. I went, when you go with music, you go through a phase of, yeah, he's actually quite good. I can easily listen to him, and then suddenly you get to a certain point where you're like, I've heard this all before. Like he brings a new album out, and it's the same old stuff, and I'm just like, I've heard this all before, and I've completely lost interest. I like, any music he makes now, Ed Sheeran, I'm just a bit like, it's the same old crap. Sorry for my language, but it is. It's the same stuff. You know, I mean, there's bands like obviously Foo Fighters, Outer Bridge, Biffy Clyro, um, Muse. They're evolving each album they do. I mean, Muse's last album I really enjoyed. I think, what was it called? Was it called Contagion? No, it was very 80s sounding, but it was very Muse at the same time, and I really liked that. Let me know your thoughts, guys. And also, just want to say thank you for coming onto the channel. Have you heard of Idols? Like, they never get radio play, but the latest album got #1 a month back. That's another thing. No, react or listen to Idols because apparently they're really good. Like, there's bands called the Vaccines. I really liked. I listened to them today. The Amazons. If anyone's heard of them, they're a quality band, and yet they're not in the charts. They're. I just think they're brilliant. What, someone's just come on. Let Thank you for coming on to the live stream. Let me know who you are in the comment section. Um, what I don't like is a total obsession with bands like the Beatles and Oasis. Yeah, they were fantastic at the time, but that was 20 years ago. I do agree with that, Neil. I agree with that. I think it's kind of a nostalgia as well that people are wanting to hear that sound every now and again, if that makes sense. For me, I only recently became a bit of a fan of the Beatles after seeing that film called Yesterday, where the guy gets struck by lightning and then apparently the Beatles just basically didn't exist anymore, and through that, Oasis didn't exist anymore. But I then appreciated their music. But before that, I was like, Hey Jude, yeah, that's a good song. I'm a huge fan of Oasis, but mainly because I appreciate the sound that they made, and also probably because I grew up with them. If anyone's just come onto the channel, please write in the comment section if you want to. Let me know who you are. Come along, join in with the conversation and the fun. What do you think of what's been said? Is it hard for artists to get big in the charts because of all the mainstream fans? And the two have gone. I love it when people come into this stream to be nosy. I mean, I think personally, with what you said about Oasis, Neil, Liam Gallagher's done better away from Oasis, and I think Noel has as well. I mean, what do you think of that? Are you a fan of Liam and Noel's solo stuff? Anyone? Let me know. And also, if you don't have to, but if anyone wants to contribute to the channel, like Matthew did, you can press on the donations button. There's no issues there, but there's no issues if you don't. But if you want to, go for it. I think it's a super stickers or something like that they're called. Hey Jude always reminds me of Children in Need Peter Kay cartoon song where there are lots of British kids. I don't think I've seen that. Didn't he? Didn't Peter Kay do Amarillo cover? Yeah, I can't remember that. Did Peter Kay do Oh yeah, he did. He did the Road to Amarillo. That was the most annoying song I've ever heard in my life. He did the Amarillo one, which I absolutely got fed up of because people were like playing it so many times. Has anyone heard the new Weezer album yet? If you did, let me know. What did you think of their new sound? They've gone very orchestral. They went orchestral instead of pop punk. You're a Redders Junior. You're a Noel fan, are you? I'm more Liam, to be honest. I saw the last concert, the last live concert where I went to was Liam Gallagher in Birmingham, and he was just amazing. The crowd was so on fire. Um, like that was a time actually. I wasn't that well, to be honest. I had a lot of the symptoms of the virus. I'm not going to lie to you. This isn't me making it up. I had full on body aches. My throat hurt. My face was that pressured. It hurt a lot. And yet I still went to see Liam Gallagher. Where's the stuff? I was supposed to see them with Fallout Boy and Green Day last year, but it got cancelled. Oh, that would have been an amazing gig. Yeah, Redders Junior. Weezer have released a new album. I think it was last week, and it was really good. Watch past one. Joey's out with me. We'll have to watch parts 2 and 3 to be sure. Seemed a bit samey to me. It was a bit samey, but I liked there's something about when I hear orchestral music to do with rock, I'm just a bit like, I like this. Weezer are a bit samey with their music, but I like it. I mean, when you like something, I suppose. I'm looking forward to. I think it's out. I'm gonna check this. Is anyone fans of Architects? Because their new album. I'm just gonna Google it now. Their new album's out soon, and the songs they've released, I've been very impressed with. Architects. New album. Sorry, I'm just finding out when it's out. Oh, the new album is called For Those That Wish to Exist. And when is it out? Release date. Let's see. Oh, yes. Sorry. They've got basically 26th of February 2021, the brand new Architects album, and it's called For Those That Wish to Exist. I'm really interested in that because if anyone's caught my last reaction to them, they recorded the whole video in the Royal Albert Hall, and actually that was a gig they performed on Livestream in the Royal Albert Hall, and it was a very cool video. Neil, I think you commented on it saying that it was the Royal Albert Hall. What did you think of it? Would you listen to the new Architects album? Let me know. What? Someone's just come on. No, someone's just left. Let me know if anyone is a fan of Architects or would listen to them. They're very good. Also, guys, I just want to throw something out to you. Would you be interested in seeing me do like unboxing videos. What genre are they? Never really heard of them. What genre are Architects? It's like I'd, I'll give a listen. It was good from what I remember from your reaction. Yeah, Neil, what would you say Architects sound like? It's a bit. It's a bit Linkin Park. A bit. It's heavy. Linkin Park, Outer Bridge, I think sounding. Check them out. Actually, Redders Jr., check out the song Animals. If you've got YouTube to listen, I'll probably do it now. Then get back to me to see what you think of it. The song Animals is so good. They've done a lot of good stuff. Yeah, check out the song Animals. Honestly, that's one of their new songs. It's very good. But they've released like four. No, is it 4 songs or 3 songs? So there was Animals, there was Black Lungs, then there was Dead. Yeah, awesome. Oh, I love this. Telling people to listen to music. um, but yeah, the 3 new songs that they've done. But yeah, when I went to see, as I said, when I went to the Liam Gallagher gig, I wasn't well, and I'm pretty sure I might have had the virus then. Like the full-on body aches I had was awful. Didn't know I'd get homework during the live stream. Well, you should come prepared next time. I have plenty of homework from you guys, so it's your turn. Another album I'm looking forward to is Royal Blood. Really looking forward to that. So I was cooking dinner. What did I miss? Well, you missed. I was at the band Architects, and Redders Jr. hadn't heard of them, so I just now sent him off to check them out, so we can come back to see if he liked the song. And he said in the comments, didn't know I'd get homework during a live stream. Hard rock and heavy metal. The song Doomsday, which I remember hearing around radios a few years ago, was a bit of screamo. Yeah, I'm all right with screaming, like Dave Grohl kind of screaming, but in the answer is C. Matt's going into teacher mode. But yeah, I'm all right with Dave Grohl screaming and Chester Bennington screaming, but not over the top screaming. Like, you know, the type of screaming where you can't even understand a single word they're saying. And like, I remember when I was in college, and this person went, "Oh, give this a listen," and it was just complete noise. And I was just, and he goes, "What do you think of the song?" And I was like, "That was a song." Like, that wasn't even. What were the lyrics? Like, what was the meaning of the song? I'm more into the meaning, and it's like, you know, you can't really understand anything about a song when someone's doing like the full all the way through doing the raw like heavy metal screaming. It's just abysmal. But that's my opinion anyway. I actually recently listened to has anyone heard of 30 Seconds to Mars? I re-listened to them again, and it brought back just listen to the beginning of Animals. Pretty heavy guitar riffs. Oh, honestly, just listen to all of it. It's great. But yeah, basically, I re-listened to 30 Seconds to Mars again recently, and it brought back a memory of me. I went to see them live, and it was just one incredible gig that was. Like, just the 3 of them making incredible music. I'm a huge fan of 30 Seconds to Mars. But yeah, the Animals, yeah, pretty heavy guitar riffs. There's also if you want something a bit lighter by who is it? Architects. There's Dead Butterflies, which has got kind of, it's rock, but it's also orchestral. But also Black Lungs as well is completely different. Oh, someone's just come on. Say hello. Say who you are in the comments. Would love to know who you are. And also, if anyone wants to contribute towards the channel, there is the donation button for any stickers or anything like that. Let me know. There's no pressure, by the way. Neil, when's the Pretty Reckless album out again? I probably have asked this every single live stream. Seven Angel. There is a death metal band called Napalm Death that released a song called You Suffer. It's 3 seconds long. What? 3 seconds long? What's going on, Matt? Seven Angle, is that an artist? 3 seconds long. You suffer. I definitely would suffer for 3 seconds if it's just screaming. Oh, got a notification. Oh, one of the artists who I'm going to what do you call it? Seven Angle. Oh, you mean Avenged Sevenfold? Hey, Redder Junior, you're back. You. Do you mean Avenged Sevenfold, Matthew? Yes, that's it. Good job, I understood you. So Redder Junior, what did you think? It is okay. There's good. I enjoyed it. That's all. You know, for me, if I enjoy a song, I enjoy a song. I would gladly see them live. Oh, you put it in a playlist. That's great. They've actually got two other new songs. I'm not. By the way, I'm not sending you off. By the way. um. Oh, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I'm gonna be doing a reaction to the album though. So yeah. Oh, Neil has sent me. Neil sent me the 3 second Napalm Death song. I don't think I'm going to listen to it. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for coming on, guys. Someone's just commented. Oh, someone's just commented on my Weezer album. It's actually an artist who I'm going to interview. We're trying to arrange like an interview of. You're a bit weird. Oh no, that band isn't American. That band is actually British. Architects is actually from Britain. Oh, I'll have to check that out. That's interesting. The classical music world, there is also a curiosity. It's called. Yeah, like Bullet for Valentine, A Day to Remember. Yeah, I actually quite like that. Yeah, I think you've got to be in that kind of mood. I thought, what you call it, Architect sounded a bit like Linkin Park sounding like, you know, new metal. Oh right. Go answer to your woman. Go for it, Matt. And thank you for the donation. It's honestly you're amazing. Thank you. Is anyone watching anything good on TV at the moment? I'm currently making my way through The Boys on Amazon, season 2. That show is crazy. That show is insane. I love it though. I'm a huge superhero fan anyway, but you know. Okay, well, I tell you what. If you want me to, if you want me to react to it, write it in the comment section underneath this live stream when the live stream's over. I'm just going to check the time. I'm actually going to be doing live stream for the next 10 minutes and then I'm going to log off. Yeah, Linkin Park did. Linkin Park moved away from that sound. In fact, I've said it before. I was actually at Linkin Park's last ever concert the week before Chester died, and I absolutely love their latest on the last album that they ever did. It was different. It was a bit poppy, but at first I wasn't sure about it. But it's grown on me now, and I actually really like it. A couple of days ago, I'm gonna have to react to that, Neil. I'm really looking forward to that album. When's the album out? You totally agree. Good. Well, yeah. It's a really, it was a really good album. And I must admit, listening to One Last Light, I think it's called. Oh, next Friday. Pretty reckless. That was going to be a reaction. Gosh, I'm going to be busy. But yeah, One Last Light, I think it's called. Yeah, the lyrics, same here. I think, is it One Last Light, the really slow song on the Linkin Park album? Um, that is just, it made me cry when I heard it. Oh, someone's just come on to the live stream. Let me know who you are in the comment section. We'd love to know who you are. And thank you for coming along on the live stream. It means an absolute lot. And also, if anyone wants to donate towards the channel, um, you can donate. There's no pressure. That song actually, Chester sang "One Last Light" for Chris Cornell when he died. I've not heard of that. Oh yeah, you did say that. Yeah. Oh boy. Have you heard of the Grey Days album? Have you heard the Grey Days album that Chester did when he was younger? That's phenomenal. I've actually got the reaction to that saved up. Oh really? Neil, send me a link. Yeah, Grey Days is great. Yeah, in the next 10 minutes, guys, I'm going to log off. I've had a bit of a tiring time this weekend with editing the Weezer stuff. I found it cool when I found your channel and you reacted it. Oh, cheers for that. And thank you for subscribing and coming onto the live stream. Yeah, as I was saying, I had a really... It was really difficult editing the Weezer album because just something went wrong and then I had to redo it again 4 times. And it got to a point where I was like, I'm almost giving up here of editing this. But then I pushed through because I wanted to react to the Foo Fighters album. And I was just like, I've got to push through this. Thank you very much. Yes, I do. But the reason why I have good taste in music is because of all my subscribers introducing me to music. I mean, to be honest, music's life. Music is amazing. Um, but yeah, the Weezer album, I'm so glad it's out now. Um, and the Foo Fighters editing is about to begin, but it's going to be completely easier than the Weezer one because I was planning with the Weezer album reaction to send it all out in a big chunk, but it was taking too long to export. So with the Foo Fighters one, it's going to come in three parts, three songs um, in each part because there's actually no, yeah, there's 9 songs on the album. I've already reacted to No Son of Mine, Shame Shame, and Waiting on a War, but I'm gonna add those in with the album reaction altogether. So you're gonna get the album in 3 parts, and that should be available tomorrow. Monday, I'm going to take a break because I'm feeling very tired. I might take a break from YouTube, but yet again, I might not. um, because in lockdown, there's nothing much to do. Okay, what was the band or the song that got you into rock aside from classical music? I'm really interested in that actually. That's really interesting. What was the song? I'll tell you mine. It was All My Life by the Foo Fighters, and then it was Evanescence. You know the song where it's Wake Me Up, Bring Me Back to Life. Those 2 songs were the songs which got me into rock. Guys, what was the song which got you into rock music? And if anyone wants to contribute towards the channel like Matthew did, please please press on the $ and yeah, you know the rest. But yeah, what was the song which got you into rock music? Excuse me. There might be a delay on the commenting. I think it was You Know You're Right by Oh, what a song! That Nirvana Greatest Hits album. I must have been 8, but love the record. When it started, it was a song Put a Gun in My Hand by Dorothy. It was in the trailer. I've not heard that song. Blimey, I've got a lot of songs to catch up on. But yes, You Know You're Right by Nirvana. Oh my gosh. For me, when I heard that song, oh, someone else, I looked it up and then found Hailstorm. Oh, amazing, brilliant. Hailstorm's amazing. But yeah, when I there's 2 songs that got me into rock. I Alone by Live, and of course Monkey Wrench by the Foos. Yes, Neil. That's when I heard Pretender by Foos. Oh my gosh, guys, honestly, um, Redders Jr. When you said about You Know You're Right by by Nirvana, the pain in Kurt Cobain's voice and the rawness in his voice. Whew, wow. I've even seen the live cover, the live footage of him at the MTV live, and wow, like you can hear the pain in his voice. If you guys haven't checked that out, seriously, YouTube, You Know You're Right, MTV, and you will see a blistering performance by Kurt Cobain. Um, but yeah, Monkey Wrench by Foos, amazing. Um, Hailstorm are a force to be reckoned with. I definitely want to listen to them or watch them. It's a bit darker. Yes, it is. Yeah, my reaction to I Miss the Misery Live is on my channel. Just right in the search bar. I'm a bit relaxed with putting it into like categories of playlists. I need to, but it's going to take me 3 weeks to do because I've reacted to so much music. But yeah, it's on my channel. The reaction to I Miss the Misery Live by Hailstorm. Right, guys, I'm gonna have to love you and leave you and go. Thanks for coming on to the live stream. Yeah, honestly means a lot that you come along, and I know I'm cutting it short, but I'm getting a bit tired. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. It means an absolute lot. Thank you, Neil. See ya. It's been well, yeah. Don't forget on Wednesday at 9 p.m. GMT time. I'm just saying it in case an American's here. Ah, thank you so much, Liz Junior. Life is tough at the moment. I know that this lockdown is a pain in the ass, but we'll get through it. We'll get out the other side, and we will have freedom again. It might be a while, but we will. Yeah, it might be a while, but we will have freedom again, and life will be back to normal. You'll see. You just stay strong. Don't forget, guys, I've got a live stream on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. GMT time. I hope to see you there. Till then, well, I'm always here to chat, mate. Anytime. I've said that to all of my. I've said that to any of my subscribers. If anyone wants to chat, drop a comment in the message saying, you know, struggling a bit, and then I will arrange something with you. It may be via Zoom or anything like that. I will arrange something. Or you've got me on Twitter, haven't you? Yeah, you're following my Twitter account. Drop me a message on there if you want to chat, and we'll arrange something. That's for anyone because we are in a very hard time at the moment, but we've got to push through this. Anyway, much love to you guys. See you later.